Hello mathematicians, let's revise the 2023 paper, that is paper 1 for mathematics. Right, let's start with question 111. Solve for x. Right, this is a quadratic equation. The good thing about this equation is that it is already in standard form. So we just have to factorize this and find our answers. Right, so if x squared plus x minus 12 is equal to 0, so what do? We look for the factors of negative 12 that will give us positive 1, the coefficient of x, when we add them. Right. Let's look at the factors of 12. 1 will go with 12, 2 will go with 6, 3 will go with 4. So which factors can give us a 1 here? Right, it's these two. Right, so negative 12 means that one factor is negative and then the other factor is positive. And then this positive 1 here for the coefficient of x will mean the bigger factor is the one which is positive. So it means this should be positive 4, and then this one is negative 3. Okay, so then you have your brackets, x minus 3, x plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 3 is equal to 0, or x plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, therefore, x is equal to 3, or x is equal to negative 4. There's another way of doing this. Let me just show you, in case maybe you've done this method in the class. Let me show you. What you do, you split the first term, like x squared, into its factors, and the last term into its factors. So x squared, we can split it into x times x. Right, the last term now, we must split it into its factors, like we can have 1 and 12, but now we must write it as 1 and 12 and also as 12 and 1, like this. Okay, then 2 and 6, 6 and 2, like that. Then 3 and 4, and 4 and 3, like that. Okay, and then we look for the factors that can give you a 1 after you cross multiply. Let me just check here. We have to do inspection for all of this, but let me check. Like if we say x times 3, we get 3x. X times 4, we get 4x. If we have this and this, we can get a 1 from this. Let's just write it like this nicely here. So it's x and then 3 and 4. In order to do cross multiply, we cross multiply. Then 3 times x, that is 3x. Then 4 times x, that is 4x. And then what do we do to get 1 here? This must be negative 3. This one must be positive 4. Negative 3x plus 4x, that is 1x. So it means then this factor, since this one is negative 3, this one must be negative. This one is positive 4, this one must be positive. Then these are your factors. Just have your x minus 3, then x plus 4. That's another way. Okay, right. But this is just the same as this. And then from there you continue and get your x is equal to 3, or your x is equal to negative 4. How do we get our marks here? This is 3 marks. So we get the marks for the factors and then the marks for the two answers. Okay, that is 3 marks.